Okay, let's go over an explanation as to what's happening here. So let's go over to this portion of the code right here first. The first green block you see here is an on update block. So that just means every frame the code is going to be updating and checking for what's going on inside inside the block itself. So that's what the on update block is right there. It's just constantly checking, 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 checking. This first one here is the set is a variable that we create. So we set the camera position to, well, the position of the camera. So that means the position of the camera is now inside this variable right here. So this variable, you can see camera position variable is now being used inside this line of code here. So that means when I say camera position here, it just means the position of the camera. As you see, we declared the variable up here. I've got another variable I've created here, and this is setting the Z position. Z position is, and let's go back here, the up and down position. So up and down. And we want to find out, basically this is placing the component Z, which is the Z position, up and down, of the camera. So where the camera is on the Z axis is inside this variable right here. We go down even further and we're using an if command here. So if something happens, we want it to do this. So if the Z position, which is where the camera is on the Z position, is less than, using the less than sign there, 2, then all this happens right here. And when I say if the position of the Z position of the camera is less than 2, I mean that that would be way down here. Like it would be, this goes from 0, and I think our camera is actually sitting on, let's check our Z position of our camera right here, is 30. Yeah, right there. So when this camera drops down and goes less than 2, which would be way down here, then we activate the next piece of this code, which basically is, it shows a big panel in front of you, and that's a panel that activates above the camera, so the camera is you. It says, oh no, it's the wrong answer, and then what it does is it puts you back to that previous position you were in, way up high, so 7 minus 25 and 30. And to find that, obviously, if you remember, I just clicked on the camera and went up to here, and it shows me my exact position of my camera at this point right here, the X, Y, and Z position. This code over here is pretty self-explanatory. When I click the bird, it says something. When I activate the wrong answer, it scales the platform. It basically makes the platform really small. So when I hit wrong, the platform disappears from underneath you and you let go in the lava. When I click on right, it makes that other platform, this one we shrank, really big, and it scales it up by 36 units. Hopefully this makes sense here, and the idea behind this is for you to create multiple choice questions, and they either answer right, and another platform appears in front of them, or they answer it wrong and it drops them into the lava or water or spikes or anything you want to put down below. One thing I did not put on there is when you activate the wrong answer and it drops you in, you'll notice the platform disappears and it doesn't reappear again, so they don't get another chance. What you want to do is do something with this scale right here to make that platform reappear, but I'll let you try that yourself. Okay.